And we're live again. What is up, guys? It is James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 back with another stream to do for the first day of May. It's an anniversary stream for SpongeBob SquarePants and Amtrak. So let me put in the rules. I already put the link up. There we go. Rules are up and link is up. Please keep in mind that my limit resets on the 8th. So all streams prior to this will be an hour and a few seconds long, just not so as not to waste my limit. There's Mr. Chloe-tastic, and his device is connected. There's Gabe, and we need to have Isaiah. We must have Isaiah. And plus, as always, before we show any footage, this stream falls under fair use.
Beautiful. Look at that. All right, so there's the end of the box. Paint scheme, by the way. This is the Amtrak Wave paint scheme, by the way, in case you couldn't see it on the end of the box. Oh, got it upside down. There we go. All right. And there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, Jeanette.
You might have also noticed, guys, that I'm using a temporary headset as my current wireless headset has been acting up. So I'm using this headset that has wires in order to, before I get a new wireless headset. I just wanted to text Trevor to see if he could join. Is this you, Blaze?
Yeah, I'm Blaze.
Well, Blaze, welcome to the stream.
Hello, Blaze.
There's Isaiah.
Train number 421, the Texas Eagle.
Oh, there. As you can see, Blaze, it's an anniversary stream for both SpongeBob and Amtrak.
Hot Springs National Park.
Wait, what is Amtrak?
Be careful on the step.
Amtrak. It's America's U.S. rail system.
Wait, you mean this?
Yes, it's Amtrak being, that's the entire U.S. route.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh.
Look, and all these these lightweight Amtrak coaches.
That's gonna show my face. Alright? Oh god, I don't want to show this in public. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
There's Isaiah. You can join Isaiah if you want. I believe he's joining now.
If enough, 2 trailer just got released. You have to see it. Also, where Foxy just got built.
There's,
Yeah, he recently got built.
look at this. They even have an Amtrak big game train.
Now I know what Amtrak means. Yeah, I don't watch real reviews anymore. So, yeah. Which is why you haven't seen. I didn't watch it recently. That the railroad is so boring. Which is why you hadn't seen me watch it recently.
There's Amtrak. But get this, Blaze, we got an MTH Rail King SpongeBob 260.
It really looks like SpongeBob. Guys,
There's also. I turned up your volume so I can hear you better.
yeah.
The
Yeah,
whistle
that
on it and bell sound like the Union Pacific Big Boy. Right
that's
here. Sounds like Big Boy, right?
Yeah, that sounds like Big Boy. God, I need to leave before my ears drums get broken.
They even have an MTH weird SpongeBob set.
Being made by MTH Rail King, this is one of the sturdiest toy trains that you'll ever see on the market. The locomotive in the set is modeled after a Baltimore, Ohio Baldwin-built Docksider 040 C16 class tank engine.
So the locomotive in this is an American saddle tank. Another thing about SpongeBob is that one of the creators for Phineas and Ferb, who also worked on SpongeBob and Family Guy, known as Dan Povenmire, he wrote the Campfire song.
With my show. Writing and boarding for that show. I went home and wrote that song, recorded it with my band. The Campfire song.
Campfire.
Wrote that song, recorded it with my band, brought it back in, and my writing partner at the time, Jay Lender, he said that when SpongeBob points to Patrick, he shouldn't be just trying to keep up with the letters and not able to, which is how I'd originally pitched it. He said he should say letters, which I thought was much, much funnier. So I took it home and re-recorded that part. And that's the way it was for a long time. But at some point in the editing process, Steve and/or Derek decided to make it back to the way I had originally pitched it. I think it would have been much funnier with letters.
That's what you don't know about. That's one of the facts you might not have known about Dan Povenmire.
Yeah, I mean,
was that when SpongeBob pointed to Patrick, is like
he shouldn't be just trying to keep up with the letters and not able to, which is how I'd originally pitched it. He said he should say letters.
Let's see what Soda Productions has cooked this time.
Inside sources have reached out, and Nia is indeed getting deported.
What?
See you in Africa.
Racist.
that is just too forward, Europe.
Potentially even scrapped for being an illegal engine on Sodor.
But she is British built.
It's disgusting.
She really should have gotten that citizenship, huh? I'm just kidding. The All Engines Go movie was revealed, and yeah, it looks terrible.
What do you mean it looks terrible?
Cannot believe that in the year of the 80th anniversary, probably the most hyped up anniversary ever, an All Engines Go movie is coming out. And now that I think about it, there's too many speds and tisms around here. So obvious that many of you are not real fans of classic Thomas.
We are.
Well, Sword Productions is a fake Thomas fan.
You know, the actual Thomas the Tank Engine, the only real Thomas the Tank Engine. You all get offended when people absolutely dunk on anything underneath Mattel. Actually, pretty pathetic. Actual Thomas the Tank Engine died after season 7.
That's not true.
Oh, slop.
True.
It's disgusting.
Not only that, the poster looks like this, with characters that nobody likes and nobody cares about. Nobody. All of your characters were stripped down, ruined, left behind, and forgotten.
This Productions, no one cares about your
May
opinion.
11th.
So bet on that.
Well, what if for Sodor Sings Together, what if the songs they included, what if some of the songs in, well, Sodor Sings Together were some from the original, you know, like Thomas's Anthem, He's a Really Spongeon, and to close off the series, the Island Song. But I highly doubt they're going to have any songs from the original in the reboot.
You know what?
Something like you have to leave your car somewhere. Leave a note on it. It's called Amtrak. And no one after it.
room. I mean, in the back room. So if you need anything out of the kitchen, can you please go now before he falls asleep?
Never mind. No.
You don't need anything?
There's Trevor.
Oh, hey, Trevor.
Anyways, here's something you might not know about the SpongeBob series is that MTH Rail King actually made some locomotives that are in the color schemes of the series.
Interesting. Nice to get a Lego SpongeBob there.
And we also got a whistle the whistle that sounds like the Union Pacific Big Boy here.
So, Trevor, what do you think about my new PFP I have here?
Oh, it looks good.
Like, the whistle and bell sound like Big Boy 4014 here. You can tell because it's a deep sounding whistle. We even have the Amtrak.
And about Soul Productions' new video, he says that we are fake Thomas fans.
I would ignore him if I were you. He could be a troll.
Exactly. He's nothing but a troll, and he always will be.
Yeah.
He's a nobody.
Exactly.
He deserves no love at all.
But get this, Amtrak also has the big game trains.
In a moment, who cares? He deserves it.
Yeah. I hear a dog barking.
That was in the video. There's an Amtrak, another Amtrak logo.
And about Soul Productions calling Mia an illegal immigrant is just wrong. Is he trying to be racist or something?
Most likely. Let's talk about this new image right here.
That trick.
Look, Douglas is finally shown.
I wonder what they're gonna sound like in the movie.
I hope they find Scottish voice actors for them.
And a West Country accent for Duck in the UK dub.
And
yeah.
What if Duck sounded like a cowboy in the US dub?
Like a American Western accent?
Yep.
Sure. Just like with Michael Brennan as Oliver in season 7.
Okay, to be quite honest, I honestly prefer Oliver's CGI, voice actor.
I like a CGI voice too. Same for this Toad voice.
By Joe Mills.
Yep.
And Traintown Island of Solar Project. And Tomix and Scale 89 did some reskins of some Thomas characters in this. James as a Class P8. Thomas as a Shay. Spencer and Gordon have the same whistle sound here. Hey, Isaiah.
Hey, Isaiah. How was your vacation?
My vacation already passed.
There's Spencer even has the same one, which is Rainbow Sun here. And listen to James's whistle here. And so James, Thomas, and Emily have the same whistle sound, which is from The Little Engine That Could 2011. Which Tracy's whistle.
Yeah, also heard it always in show.
And go to pitch down with the whistles to pitch down right here. At 5.
Spencer, what are you doing?
What was that? Where is he going? I'm gonna pitch the whistle down. Right here. And pitch, I believe if you pitch this down at 2, we get Gordon leapfrog. And we also got...
Oh, look, his old trains videos.
Why can't we just stay in just one normal year? Why can't we just stay one normal year?
Just to let you know, Trevor, my streams prior to May 8th, which it will reset, will be an hour and a few seconds long.
Okay.
Just so I won't waste my limit. An Amtrak guy 365.
Oh, I know that guy.
You know this guy, Trevor?
What's his name?
Amtrak guy 365.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're here. Nice to
Oh,
see
look,
you guys.
Trainboy 90. Nice
Hey,
to see you
Trevor,
again, bud.
I noticed something one and now.
What?
How come scientists cannot make a machine that would says kid and young forever?
It would be nice to stay young forever, but that's not how life works.
Yeah.
This isn't Neverland.
What do you mean that's not how life works?
And another thing.
I mean, no one wants to stay like a child forever.
Another thing too is that MTH. The SpongeBob MTH, they even made a set of that based on a tank engine.
Nice.
It's a weird SpongeBob set, and get this, Trevor. We got
Being made by MTH Rail King, this is one of the sturdiest toy trains that you'll ever see on the market. The locomotive in the set
Oh my
is
god.
modeled after a Baltimore.
Look at this, the locomotive here.
I never noticed that.
The locomotive in the set is modeled after a Baltimore, Ohio Baldwin-built Docksider 040 C16 tank engine.
Cool.
So we finally got a SpongeBob engine recolored for SpongeBob from the Baldwin Locomotive Works.
I'm gonna be uploading a YouTube short tomorrow.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. I uploaded
James
one
derailed
last
V2.
Friday.
Hey, look.
Yeah. The Oceanic Express.
I remember that.
What is
It's
that?
the-
What Thomas character?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's based on the 4646 Hudson.
Well, the whistle for that locomotive, Trevor, that one uses the South Simcoe 136 whistle.
Hey, look at that engine. Wait, what kind of federation is that?
It's an was 242.
An O
It's a
2 4 2. That's what it is.
Yep.
Wait, too bad, Thomas. We not get 420 locomotives. Speaking of that,
Oh, wow,
the
look at that.
2011 remake, even though it's not as good as 1991,
You want to know
but
something
again,
interesting?
Tracy, Hood
I
is
bought something
actually
interesting. I pre-ordered something.
What'd you pre-order?
I pre-ordered. I'm not a fan of the Harry Potter series, but I pre-ordered 2 of the Hogwarts Express so I can have a full rake of these coaches. And
Oh,
I'm planning
wow.
on making most of these into real-life hall classes.
Wow.
Oh no,
Nightmare
Trevor, remember
Train.
this character?
Yep, I certainly do.
He's more scary than Lieutenant Timmy combined. I mean, he's a great villain.
One of them I'm actually going to be making is Dumbleton Hall,
movie.
number 4920.
Polar Express versus Cerberus.
I just think that Playrail Harry Potter. I think that Playrail Hogwarts Express looks pretty nice. It could be for a good custom though.
And the funny thing is about the character, how come he has a horn for some reason?
Well, because a whistle would be too quiet to hear from far away.
But steam engines have whistles, not horns.
But the S1 had one, so it's not. So if it had a whistle, it'd be too quiet to be heard.
No,
from far away. From far away, that is. Here's where the Oceanic Express's whistle came from. It's local.
I'm planning on doing Dumbleton Hall in green. GWR green. With GW on the tender.
Here's it. Then James derails V2. All the engines were on Toby's line.
Show you Dumbleton Hall. Wait up, please.
Wow. Look at
What I'm gonna do is share my screen. This is what Dumbleton Hall is gonna look like. Right here. Right here.
Okay.
I'm doing him just like this. From that
We need more
Playrail
Great
Hogwarts
Westerners.
Express.
We need more Great Westerners in the series.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
Playrail
Yeah.
should easily make like British rail steam engines.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, Dumbleton Hall is the first one I'm planning on doing from these Hogwarts
Very-
Expresses.
If they reuse the same tooling as the Playrail Thomas, they would easily modify it to make it look like an E2. Short, right?
That would be interesting.
The old
Hey Trevor, what's more fun to you, being a kid or being an adult?
I prefer being a kid for the most part.
Why?
Because it's more fun than being an adult sometimes.
I mean, there's something you would do when you're adult, and there's something I thought you did when you were a kid. I mean, when you were a kid, Trevor, like YouTube, Facebook were not like a thing. Look up right now. This is the world is right now.
True. YouTube is a good change in my opinion.
Hero is
Just why I always like looking. And
so
now,
Eagle.
since I'm back on my main channel, I mean, I won't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, it just confuses me. I'm wondering who a certain person who hates me really much would think it's a great idea to false report my channel.
Oh, this we got Percy versus Boulder.
Oh, this is an old screen person. I would know because that's the 2010 variant. What would be inside the cabin?
Well, I remember this video.
2009 Percy.
Oh yeah. I did remember one time when some users were doing this video. The boulder just falls right off.
Yep.
Lionel.
Hey, Trevor, what will happen to it if we stay young forever? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Why are you asking such a silly question? I think it would be a good thing.
But you said that's not how life works. How come science is not thinking of a way we can stay young forever? We need to assign things for that.
Well, it would be nice to be a kid forever, but growing up is part of life, and we all have to deal with it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, like growing up is a rough transition.
I don't want to grow up.
You could sing the song "I Don't Want to Grow Up." I'm a Toys R Us kid.
No!
That song.
We're all a kid in heart, though, to be honest. I think we're all a kid in heart.
True. True.
Exactly. I mean,
For once you're an adult, you cannot play toys for
I'm
one
an adult, but I sometimes act like it's sometimes like
I know how you feel, Gabe. I know how you feel.
I mean, come on, we all remember.
We all act like babies sometimes.
I mean, I always look back at some nostalgia reasons.
I feel
How
like
do we act like babies as an adult? It doesn't even look like that.
Well,
I mean,
you know, I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking this locomotive chassis could be used for an Lionel old-age lady.
That's cool, Dax.
Make sure that they change the sound file for that, so the whistle wouldn't sound like Duncan here.
Right. Part of me say, well, yes. It's just how life goes. I guess it's life, isn't it?
Let's go Monsters Incorporated Scare Tanker. How they sound like a steam locomotive puffing when the tanker's
back
moving.
at nostalgia Thomas videos for nostalgia moments, like Thomas blows his stack, for example. That's like a really well-known, famous piece of media.
Or for Lionel Hogwarts
And I
Express.
hope someone would remaster it for its anniversary. You know, with the new editing software and new technology we were given, I think it would be a possibility now.
Well,
one day.
Here comes something you might not recognize about Dan Povenmire, who
most of you know me from
creators who also worked on SpongeBob. Is that he wrote the Campfire song. How about that, Trevor?
You know,
that's a good song.
damn
Writing and boarding for that
Povenmire.
show. I went home and boarded.
Did you know that Dan Povenmire was also the voice actor of Dr. Heinz?
Yes, he was. Like, here's his story about it.
For that show. I went home and wrote that song, recorded it with my band, brought it back in, and my writing partner at the time, Jay Lender, he said that when SpongeBob points to Patrick, he shouldn't be just trying to keep up with the letters and not able to, which is how I'd originally pitched it. He said he should say letters, 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 which I thought was much, much funnier. So I took it home and re-recorded that part. And that's the way it was for a long time. But at some point in the editing process, Steve and or Derek decided to make it back to the way I had originally pitched it. I think it would have been much funnier with letters, 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 letters.
How would that be?
That's a fair point. I think the song is fine enough as it is.
Let's go around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
What for? Train there's train whistles that were used in SpongeBob. Not only Frisco. The Wuzzleberg Express. Earmarked at 1225.
Oh no, not that whistle. It's overrated.
I like a lot of these train whistles.
And while we're pitching up at 4, Trevor, what do we get? This Porter. It was also used on a I think it would be much fitting if I can find the locomotive. Here it is. Right here. Not this one. On the Frisco.
This is so fun. I'm really working on RWS Percy custom and of Percy if he was a lot more shorter. Probably the same size as
I even liked this scene from the movie. I'm
the sheriff in these parts. Hey, Rain, you better stop that.
That scene here.
Parts, hey, Rain, you better stop that. You better stop that.
What? Patrick tried to stop Rain.
Hey, Rain, you better stop that.
Is that that scene is that part is gold.
You better stop that.
What episode is that from?
I don't know.
Wait, Mick, can we see my video?
Great Barrier Reef. Hey, you better stop that.
I mean, how about
basically
Thomas and Prince season in their favorite countries?
Let's go.
I think Georgia
watch
really
this, Trevor.
Obvious reasons.
Isaiah, Bahamas, the most popular destination in the Caribbean.
Man, I wish I could join over.
Jonathan, Canada, Kenzo, Kenya, Diego, Chile.
Wow.
It's pronounced Chile.
Chile?
I thought it's pronounced chili.
Me too. Thank God. Colombia. Max. Portugal. Wait. Oh, that's right. Is that in Spain?
Yep.
Void. Samoa.
Wait, where is
Chris-
that?
Where is it? I don't know where this country is.
Christian. Mexico.
Don't you like Mexico?
Sometimes.
Donald. Ireland.
Ireland.
Owen. Costa Rica.
Is that country good or bad?
I don't know. Is it good or bad? I don't know.
What country?
Costa Rica.
I don't know, but I know it's a poor country.
It's poor.
Dax. Germany.
Because it's known for automobiles and trains.
Yep.
Travel. Israel.
That's a good one.
Wait, isn't Israel is covered in sand?
Is twice again, Isaiah.
Well, it is a desert country, so yeah, and it's the birthplace of Jesus Christ.
But Israel's not covered of sand at least.
Well, it does have trees too.
Brendan Sparkle. Argentina.
That's where he's from.
Alex. Australia.
Don't you like Australia?
I think Australia is interesting.
Yeah, but a little worried.
Corey. Germany. Gabe. Georgia.
First we have a state, then we have a country named Georgia. What do you think about this country?
Basically.
You know, that's not even that bad.
Eric. Thailand.
I wouldn't mind visiting there.
Thailand. Where is Thailand?
I mean,
Asia.
You know, I guess I wouldn't mind visiting there anyway.
Danielle. The Philippines.
Is the Philippines beautiful?
Are they beautiful?
Cam. Colombia.
Ignore that stupid goddamn police science. It happens all the time when I'm filming.
So fast. The United States of America.
And now America is ruined again.
Train fan. Canada.
Because he's Canadian.
Oh, we're going to see a certain beast wolf that also lives in Canada anyway.
Kai. Sweden.
I like Sweden too.
What's so interesting about it?
That's where my heritage came from.
What? You're part Sweden?
And
well, my ancestors came from Sweden.
And
Yeah, most of them did.
Also, the band the pop group Caramel originated from there too.
So did ABBA, the pop group called ABBA.
Oh wow, that's
Trend by
interesting.
67. Afghanistan.
Oh no! Is that country
no.
Is that country bad?
Oh no! Why did he had to keep that for him?
Jaden. North Korea.
Oh no, not North Korea.
No, not that country.
I hope Jane never uses YouTube.
Wait a minute. Wait. I have a good idea. Let's send him over there on the bad people over there to North Korea.
Hell no. They would do a lot of
that would easily
bad things happen over there, to be
he
honest.
deserved that for a
Trevor,
long
get this one.
Iron Jr. China.
Huh?
Why China?
China is communist too.
Is China evil?
Well, not as bad as North Korea, though.
There's good Chinese people in the world.
North Korea is worse than China.
But still, though, China is friends with Russia and it planned to bomb Ukraine.
Oh, excuse me. Every time I see
North Korea
Every
just
time I-
makes people disappear.
that devil engine, I'm just like,
Oh, and I forgot. Unlike China,
Get away
North
from me
Korea
right
does
now.
not allow foreign media. Just to let you know.
Star.
yeah, I mean,
Puerto
it's
Rico.
a big deal. It's just
North
social
Koreans
media.
are not allowed to
this.
listen to foreign
Look
media
at,
like
look at
this.
Escape. Star.
Puerto Rico.
It's good. That's a good choice for me.
Brendan. The United States of America.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm. Ayana. Japan.
Another good
Japan
choice.
rocks. Furman. Mexico.
Mexico.
Considerable differences.
Dormus.
You know, just
Argentina.
just
Damien. New Zealand. What do you think of New Zealand?
I haven't been there, but it does make me think of Australia in a way because it's close to there.
Yeah, but it's different.
Next.
True.
Caitlin Sparkle. The United Kingdom.
Another good choice.
Isn't UK like richer than us?
she's lucky.
UK is just rich.
You know,
I would love to go to the UK someday.
just like
MDA.
I've always liked like that.
Finland.
Sometimes in life,
Finland!
Wait,
like
what's
to
so interesting
have
about
a-
Finland?
I might get a job as a therapist or something.
Finland is
like
it's a very
helping
cold
others whenever they have
country.
problems.
Oh, it's cold?
Yep.
I don't think Congress because he
Mickey. South Africa.
good therapist too.
How come Tommen didn't went to South Africa?
Then go there.
Chamber 59. Cuba. Cuba? Is Cuba is an evil country?
I remember it's communist down there.
Well, so Cuba is evil then.
Yeah, communism is bad in my opinion.
But hey, though, that's what was Victor's from.
Actually, Victor worked there even though he's American built.
True.
Clayton. The Netherlands. The Netherlands. Dominic. Scotland. Scotland forever!
Well, that's good for him.
Joshua. Jamaica. Jamaica? You ever been to Jamaica?
Not really.
Nope.
Pardon this. Hungary. Hungary?
I feel hungry.
Wait, Trevor, what do you think of that country?
I don't really have an opinion on it, but I always thought Hungary sounds like you're hungry.
That's
for
what I'm saying too. I mean, for some reason, I thought Paul's like sounded like in Italy or something, but in a good meet with him, he told me he's from Hungary. Well, I'm surprised. What's so interesting about that country? What's it most famous for?
I don't know.
Nick.
You really don't know.
Italy. Italy.
Speaking of Nick, we haven't spoke to him in a long time.
Oh, I spoke to him not that long ago. Eliza. Turkey. Oh, Turkey. What do you think of Turkey?
Well,
Makes me think of Thanksgiving. Just kidding.
No.
Kyrie, they call
Next
it.
one.
There we go. Greece. Is Greece a good country?
It's interesting. I'm just not a huge fan of Greek mythology in general because it's messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Brian. Canada.
Oh, I've been to Canada.
Oh, me
I've been
too.
there.
Jordan. Ireland. Ireland?
Yep. And
Brandon.
I just think I think Canada's a
Vietnam.
nice country. I would think so.
Brandon.
It's Vietnam.
Yeah.
Vietnam. Is Vietnam a bad country?
During the Vietnam War, it was chaos down there.
They were
Like-
trying to free themselves from China.
Makes me think of a Wallace and Gromit meme where Wallace says, "Gromit, did that tree just speak Vietnamese?"
Yo, Jalen.
No,
Spain. Ah, Spain. How come Spain has palms despite it's in Europe?
It beats us.
I don't know.
Question. Belgium. Oh, Belgium.
That's where Axel came from.
It's also where chocolate was found.
Wait,
Also where,
wait. What? Chocolate? But it was found in
Yeah.
South America, not
Actually,
Belgium.
Belgium is known for chocolate.
I
Wait.
love chocolate.
And this will be another thing. How come the Belgian flag the same colors as Germany? Javon. Japan.
Good choice.
Good choice. Great choice.
Caden.
This is
Iceland.
what I was working on. When I was talking
Iceland.
about.
Is that a ghost
Iceland.
Percy?
Yep.
It's like an accurately proportioned Hershey, then yes.
Yep. Next is Caden.
Iceland.
I couldn't really fit
Wait a minute, Iceland.
the spring.
What do you guys think of Iceland?
Piece that was in between.
I think it's cold up there.
It is.
So
Why?
I tried.
Norway.
Reason why I did that is I
Norway.
based it on.
Yep.
Is I based it on
Johns.
319's
Japan.
new
Good
AU
one.
Hershey model.
Thomas has one. Thailand. Waiting at Thailand.
All I know about Thailand is that the King and I musical takes place in Thailand, aka Siam.
Hazel. South Korea.
That's a good one.
That's much better. Waiting at South Korea.
Next is Gilbert.
Egypt.
Well, the only thing I like about Egypt is its ancient history and architecture.
What y'all think of South Korea?
That's why I put Gilbert with Egypt, because he was taught anyways about Egypt.
Right.
Wait, what about South Korea? What do you think of that country?
What do you guys think of South Korea?
Wait, South Korea?
Denmark. That's Denmark. No, Dax, no. You're not skipping shit. You're not. CB. The American Republic. FB. Wait, remember I told you guys I was over there one whole week?
Yep.
Did you guys miss me?
Yep.
I missed you, for sure.
You ever go there?
Go where?
The DR.
No, not again.
No.
No, why not?
I've never been to Africa, and I don't think I want to go to Africa because it's full of bugs and disease there.
No, it's not in Africa. The American Republic is in the Caribbean, not Africa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were thinking about. I was thinking of Democratic Republic of the Congo.
34.
Next one is
Really?
Next
I
one is
mean, the American Republic is poor, but it has gotten better.
I mean, not to mention every.
Next one is Evan.
Canada.
Yeah. I've been to Canada.
I've been there like twice in my life.
I've been there twice.
Now, update, guys. Once we're done with
Last
this
year
video,
and this year.
Update, guys. Once I'm done with this stream, once I'm done with this video, I'll end off the stream.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right.
But we can still talk after the stream.
Yeah.
No, Dax, I told you. We RJ. Chili.
Like, of that Play-Doh Hogwarts Express, I might plan on buying a few.
Alright, who's next? Kyle.
Oh.
India. I like
That's
India.
where Shima and Rajiv are from.
What language do they use?
Indian or Hindu?
Rajiv and Ashima were from India. Both of them.
That's exactly. That's what I said.
How
Yeah.
come they have that blockbuster and a couplers? Derby. Brazil. Oh, that's right. You're going to Brazil.
It's where Raul came from.
What do you think of Brazil?
Even though he is British built.
True, but he sounds fine with a Brazilian accent.
Next is
Noel. The United States of America.
America.
USA. Leo. Australia.
America. That doesn't
Oh my
make
god.
sense.
Wow.
Jack. Japan.
Yep, he's on the thumbnail of this video.
Oh yeah.
Juju. San Salvador.
What do you think of that country, San Salvador?
What do you guys think of that country?
I don't know. I've never been there before.
I
Me
think it's
neither.
all in the
The only
Caribbean.
country I've been outside the U.S. is Canada.
Sean. Taiwan.
Not
Yeah.
that country. Is that country bad?
What country?
Iran.
Oh yeah, Iran's pretty bad. So is Iraq.
Iraq's better than
Why?
Iran.
Why Iran's bad? Do they hate us?
Yeah.
What do we do to them?
Well, some of them are terrorists. That's the thing.
Wait, you know what's funny?
What?
You go to Iran to one of the restaurants like McDonald's. It's called McDonald's, and all the items has changed.
Wow. Oh my god, that's
What's
interesting.
wrong?
Oh my god.
Russia.
Oh, J50
No,
OC.
no.
Tom, the
What?
J50. I have an OC that's a J50.
Wait,
Couple.
Trevor, you
Russia.
hate Russia?
I don't like Russia. Not after what they did to Ukraine.
Me either.
Why
I'm not a
is
fan of
Russia
Russia.
evil?
Not all Russians are evil, but
Yeah.
I just don't like the Russian government for what they've recently did to Ukraine.
No, you know what?
Oh,
I
you're
do to
talking about.
Russia? I would kick Russia out of to put in their exile.
Are you guys talking about the leader of Russia or something?
Have a method long
Like Vladimir Putin?
Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
Xavier. Australia.
Australia.
Lightning. Slovenia.
What is Slovenia?
Europe.
Is that good or bad country?
Bad decision.
Is it good or bad?
I don't know.
Wasn't this video?
Kayla. Slovenia.
Slovenia? Is that in Europe?
I don't know.
Next up, Lexi.
Lexi. Singapore.
Oh, Singapore. That's a good country. Yeah.
Ace.
Singapore is famous for
Japan.
banning dump.
You heard of Singapore, Trevor?
I've heard of it, but I would never want to go there because I don't want to get bamboo caned if I accidentally broke one of their laws.
What do you mean bamboo cane?
You know, get whipped with a bamboo cane in the butt.
And what kind of laws would you break? What laws do they have?
Well, like no littering, no spitting, and no spray paint or whatever. You know, those usual laws that most countries have.
Oh, those are good laws and kind of hard to
True,
follow.
but I wouldn't want to go there because I don't want to accidentally break one of their laws.
Next one
Well,
is
look in New York City, we have fucking graffiti, and graffiti is illegal.
what's this?
Bonn. France.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
Oh,
I use
man.
spray paint for most issues.
Super Dude. Scotland.
Oh, wait, hold on. What about France? What do you guys think of France?
What do you guys think of France?
Well,
Country, but I don't speak French.
Scarlet. New Zealand.
Another New Zealand.
Cardon. Papua New Guinea.
A country in Oceania, I think. What do you guys think of that one?
Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's in Oceania.
Brandon.
Switzerland.
That's Sweden.
Sweden? Fuck.
Switzerland? That's the same type of country that Pingu originated from.
Wait.
Yeah,
Mom.
Switzerland has that white cross thing on the red flag.
Next.
Wait, that's what Pink is from?
Yeah, Pingu's from Switzerland.
Next one is
Omo.
If anyone wants more,
Austria. Austria? What's so interesting about that country?
So, if anyone wants
it's a
That
German,
used to be merged with another
German-
country.
Austria is a German-speaking country.
Well, I know that. What are you gonna
Used to
say,
be
Dave?
Austria-Hungary. Whatever that is.
Well, Steve Reviews does a good job with talking about the history of Pingu. And also talk about some of the episodes that were banned and censored.
Speedy. The United Kingdom.
Nice.
It's Speedy Diddy and the gang.
UK.
Cloudy. Bahamas. Yep.
I can't forgive the
Taylor. Venezuela.
No one likes the Bahamas.
Venezuela.
That's in South America.
Somali. Italy. What do you guys
My
think of Italy's
ancestors
great?
were from there or something.
What do you guys think of Italy?
Nice country. Where Lorenzo is. And Pepe.
That's where
Gina.
Pinocchio originated from.
Here comes Jeunesse. Jeunesse. Ghana. You guys ever heard of Ghana?
I've heard of it. That's in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, I've
Yeah, it
been
is.
there. I like
It's in
Ghana.
Africa. Of course it is in Africa.
Ghana's great. Desire. Jamaica. Jamaica? My good. Poland. What do you guys think of Poland?
All I know is that's one of the most invaded countries in the world.
What? It's invaded a lot?
Yeah, especially during World War II.
Why?
Next.
Harrison. The United Kingdom. Another one. Guppy. The United States of
Oh,
America.
United States. I like that country too. UN.
Lily. Australia. Jersey. Hong Kong. Hong Kong? I love Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Next.
Fiery. Ukraine. We need to say Ukraine.
We stand for
Matt
Ukraine.
Trainboy. Indonesia. Indonesia? Is that a good country or a bad country?
Indonesia, good country or bad one?
I don't know, but all I know is that it's one of those poor countries, I think.
Wait, what about Ukraine? Is that a good country or a bad country?
I think it's a good country because they're the ones that are innocent.
Wait, is it true that the people there in Ukraine hated black people?
I don't know. Let's not talk about racism.
Next.
Sorry.
Luca.
It's just the thing is about Ukraine is that without Ukraine, where we get our Syria from? That's where we get our fucking grain.
Next one.
Luca. Canada. Canada. Bob and Brian. Indonesia.
Oh.
Rick. The
United States of America. Nice.
You know, speaking of Rick, he's good now.
Rick, speaking of Rick Trevor, he's good now.
Rick?
Yep.
I forgot about Rick.
Yeah,
Bluey.
we're on show now.
Bluey.
Japan.
Kyla. Jamaica. Another one in Jamaica. Monkeyzilla. The United States of America.
Yeah.
Angela James 57, Pakistan. No, Pakistan.
Oh, wow.
No, that country's evil, isn't it?
I believe
Like,
so.
now, why would you choose that?
Next.
Hayden, Switzerland.
Cool. Interesting.
Well, that's the Switzerland flag.
Is that what does country know about?
For being surrounded by mountains and protected by mountains.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Judged. Thailand. Yeah, and that was the end. So what do you think of that video?
And,
It's an interesting video. What'd you
Still
say?
though, you want to go to a different country? Where would you go?
Well,
I would go to the
I
United
would definitely
Kingdom.
go to Georgia.
United Kingdom, Canada,
might as well have to.
Japan
I
as well.
would go to,
You know,
I would go to Bahamas again.
Well, I might think
You
I
know,
might have to end
my-
off the stream right here, just so I don't waste my limit for the next ones.
Okay, well, I'm
Okay.
gonna go to bed because I have
Yeah,
a therapist
me too.
appointment tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're
that's
doing.
deal with.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the stream, everybody.
Yeah.